Hey, you guys. So I'm going to do a no contact read for October. Um, and we're going to see this is going to be the next 30 days, or the intention is set for October. So we're going to get a check in on those of you who are going through no contact. Um, and we're going to see what's happening, what the outcome is going to be with this situation. All right. So I'm going to start with your energy and how you feel about them. And then we'll move into the person that's on your mind and we'll see how things are going with them. All right. So you're going to know the reason for no contact. I'll do a ghosted update if you guys want me to. So just make sure you let me know. All right. So your energy coming through. Okay. So I feel like it's not so much a missed opportunity with this person, but more maybe their loss. Okay. Just because that Four of Cups is coming through in reverse. Usually I look at this card as an opportunity coming in, but I can't help but feel like you're kind of in this energy of their loss. You have that Seven of Swords coming through. That's a sign of somebody definitely did me wrong. The Seven of Swords is like the heartbreak card, but it's also a card of, I guess I'm going to say this. I have not pulled how you feel about this person yet, but you would, I feel like this is coming through as you were done dirty, but it's their loss, right? I feel like you guys are kind of focusing on self. You guys actually could be seeing a lot of sevens, 777. Seven could be significant to this connection because you do have the three sevens that are coming through. So we have Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands all showing up here. I can't help but feel like, whatever maybe has happened, it's kind of been motivating to you to a certain degree, for you to start looking out for yourself, taking care of self, okay? Um, in this energy, the King of Pentacles energy, that is somebody who is focused on the material aspects of life, not in a negative way. Um, I feel like maybe what has happened with this connection has been the driving force of you becoming more successful, starting to pour back into yourself the way that maybe this person should have. I just feel like you guys are starting to give to yourselves in like all the ways that this person never has, and maybe possibly for some of you nobody has ever done for you. Okay. It's like this is the last time anybody's going to take the bits and pieces of me away that make me me. I feel like you're pretty firm in those feelings now. While you might have a sort of bitter taste in your mouth over what has transpired, I don't feel like you're completely letting that deduct from who you are as a person. For me, what I'm feeling is there nobody's going to take the best parts of me, the best pieces of me. Now they're going to have to actually show up in that same mutual energy if they even want to talk to me or connect to me or connect with me at this point, I should say. So how are you feeling about this person? How are you feeling? So you guys, okay, so we have the Five of Coins showing up right here. That's a card of definitely, it's a loss. Again, I can't help but feel like it's their loss that's coming through with this Five of Coins. It could also be too that you are feeling a little bit kind of heartbroken over the situation, but I feel like you're not letting it best you, okay? We have the Fool card showing up in reverse, so this is kind of the opposite of the new beginnings, right? The Fool card showing up in reverse tells me that you're looking at this person like they are a fool, like potentially they probably could have fumbled, all right, the best person that has come into their life, especially if you know that you've given a lot more of yourself to this person, to this dynamic, to this connection. Okay. We have that High Priestess card. She shows up in reverse. So maybe they were a soulmate, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong to think that, there was any more feelings in there than what I've been shown just to this point. It doesn't mean that they're not that soul bonded connection, but I feel like, again, foolish is coming through. So it could be that you're feeling like this person is a fool, but it could tell me that you guys might have felt a little foolish. um Here we go again, it's the same thing over and over and over, so I could be picking up that that you're kind of feeling that way, but you're not, but you are, but you're not. But more so I feel like it's like that, that hand to the forehead type of energy is what I'm feeling with this. I can't believe I believed them. I can't believe I listened to what they said. I can't believe that they weren't different when maybe that's all they expressed. So when we deal with these no contact situations, you guys, usually it's because there's been a breakup, there's been some sort of um energetic exchange that is not very favorable. You have the Ace of Cups also showing up right here. So this could have been something new or something that never really got off the ground quite yet. You thought it was going to be something new. They were showing you the signs it was going to be new and different, but lo and behold, right? I feel like you're just kind of running into something that you've already experienced with this person, and as much as you are in that King of Pentacles energy, maybe you're coming across this because what if are things gonna change? Like I feel like for whoever I'm talking to, you really like this person, you're really digging them, and whatever has transpired or caused a separation, which I feel a lot of you guys are gonna know, or the energy just was off. Why, why? I tend to repeat myself sometimes in readings, and one thing I'm going to say is don't ask yourself why, especially when it comes to anything that is like why me? Why does this always happen? Because it doesn't have to always happen, and I feel like a lot of that starts to change with the change of our mindset. For whoever is here, I feel like you kind of know what you deserve, the efforts that you deserve, that you know what you deserve when it comes to connection. So I would just carry that and then instill it in myself that you continue to deserve the best, because that's how the King of Pentacles carries that energy about him. So we're looking at, Aquarius, we got some Leo, Virgo, we got Scorpio coming through. You could be any of those signs, you guys. It could be that that's the sign you're dealing with, but we're going to check this person's energy that's on your mind. What is their energy? Who are we talking about here? All right, so we have a lot of cups energy coming through. So we have what do we got right here? Virgo energy coming through again with that 8 of coins. As far as their energy, we have the 3 of cups also showing in reverse. So you got Cancer energy and we got Pisces energy coming through. All right, so the 2 wish fulfillment cards that come with the cups, we have the 9 and 10 of cups coming through. Strong Pisces energy, strong water energy, but it's almost like nothing is working out for this person. Nothing is going in their favor. Their wishes are not being fulfilled or met. And it could just be because of everything kind of happening in their life. The 3 of cups coming through. You could be dealing with somebody that isn't a third party dynamic. The third party does not have to be romantic. It could be familial, friendship. It could be work. But it's almost like whatever is keeping this situation from manifesting, I feel like this person is well aware of it and well in tune with why maybe things are not going right, are not working out. I feel like for whatever this person is going through, they understand that the third party dynamic is probably keeping them from being happy in a lot of ways, whether it's the job, again, the friends, the family, the past, or like I said, some of you guys could actually be dealing with somebody that does have that third party dynamic at play. So that I do feel is what has prevented this person from potentially coming into union with you in the way that you deserve and need. Right? How is this person feeling about you? Oh my God, that Queen of Wands, and with Justice card popping out right here. Look at that. You deserve better than what I can give. Okay. I feel like you carrying yourself in that King of Pentacles energy, you guys could actually be like unbothered by this person, by the situation, and what everything has, like how everything has transpired. You guys could be really, really unbothered, and I really feel like it's affecting this person. One, depending on how long you guys have been in this disconnection, wondering if you're still single, but also 2, knowing that they took advantage of a wish fulfillment, right? That was right in front of their face, that was right in front of them. They took advantage of that, okay? And trust me, they are feeling the karma from that with that Justice card. I don't know how big of a believer I am in karma. I believe our thoughts generate a lot of karma, and you could be dealing with somebody who actually is a real big believer in karma, and for whatever has kept them at bay, for whatever has kept them in separation from you, I feel like they are definitely feeling their own karma. Okay. And I'm saying that because I'm picking up this person's energy and I'm feeling that they believe in karma. So they believe what you reap, what you reap, you sow. And that's okay to believe in that. I just believe a lot, for me personally, I feel like a lot of that has to do with where we pick it up and put it down in our own minds. But to each their own. I just feel like this person is like, what did I do? What did I fumble? What have I lost right here? They see that also too with that Queen of Wands energy. They know they are not the only person that you can get. Okay. They know that you have eyes on you. They know that people are looking at you. They know and are possibly spying in such a way, social media or through friendships, that they know that you have a lot of eyes on you. And that just aligns with that King of Pentacles energy. You go outside, you step outside, no matter where you're at. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you do get looked at. You do get talked to. There are people who are interested in you, but I also feel like where you're at right now is you got to protect that peace. You got to protect that energy, right? So that's how they're feeling about you. That's what their energy is. So let's just see how they feel about the separation. How are they feeling about the separation right now? How are they feeling about that separation? We have the Emperor card in reverse, just like that High Priestess. All right. God, I feel like it's more about who they are as a person, feeling uh, low on themselves as a person, right? How are they feeling about that separation? Heartbroken, heartache, loss. And I can't help but feel like you guys are potentially dealing with somebody who, I'm not going to say they deserve it, but it's like, we can't keep doing the same things that we know didn't work. And I feel like that you are potentially dealing with somebody who's kind of running into that with this energy. How are they feeling about the separation? I feel like it's the loss of that soul dynamic, that soul connection. We have that death card coming through. Is it, is it over with? Is it done with? Have I really, really screwed up? Is it coming back? But this is also to a desire for that reconnection, that rekindlance, because death is all about transformation and rebirth. We also have the Knight of Cups coming through right here. So potentially somebody that does want to come back around. And that's just what I'm feeling. That is what I see. And that's just what I'm feeling. I'm very, very strongly from this energy. Like, did I totally mess it up in such a way that I can't come back around? Would you accept me back if I did? Also, too, though, what I want you to recognize with this energy is the Knight of Cups is the one that does come through and does not have anything in his cup. So just make sure that when the person, because I'm going to say this, they will come back around. I haven't pulled it yet, but I know this person's going to come back around. But what you don't want to run into is somebody that repeatedly comes back around with that empty cup. What do they have to offer you? I'm not saying it needs to be transactional, but at least get the return on your investment, even energetically, even speaking in energy. If you spend a lot of time thinking about, this person says something in passing, and you remember it, and something physically manifests from that because you've been able to show this person. It's those little things I feel like that maybe you haven't gotten when it comes to that return on investment. It doesn't have to be money, it doesn't have to be materialistic objects, but it's sometimes it's really big when you invest into somebody, their what they say in passing, their thoughts, and you do everything you can to try to make somebody happy, and they're not given that return on investment. So just be kind of using that intuition when, okay, they do come back around, that they're not coming back with that same empty energy that you may have experienced. All right, so let's just see what the next 30 days looks like. In October, reconciliation wise, what does this connection look like for my friend? Oh yeah, look at that. First one out. Six of Cups. This is all about the return of the past. And I feel like they are coming through with determination because they don't want to lose this connection. They don't want to lose you. All right. I would say this, in order to call this back in, if you guys are truly wanting that for yourselves, because even though you're carrying yourselves in such a way that says I'm unbothered, but deep down inside you're like, but I wasn't done with this yet, then what you need to do in October is just really think about the outcome. If you're watching it still, you're resonating it to this point still, you got to know that you have the potential, you have the capabilities to call all of this all the way back in. Okay. That Six of Cups is all about the past coming back through, and I feel like it is coming through with determination with that Ten of Wands. All right, so you might not know what the future holds or where it's going to go, but I do feel that this is a reveal card. So it does tell me that things are going to be revealed here in October about this whole past situation, because it is coming back. You have this subsiding of conflict, drama. So what I feel like, okay, so here's what I'm seeing with this. Here's what I'm hearing with this. It's almost like once you kind of resolve some of the internal conflicts, okay, inside of your heart, inside of yourself, that's when you're going to start to see Okay, so that kind of goes right with what I was just saying. So the more we can think about the potential outcome on what we want. So again, if you're here and you're resonating with all of this, you're resonating with how your feelings and your emotions are and how you're seeing this connection. But you're still holding on to bitterness. It's almost, it is, it's what I'm being told is when that bitterness subsides, all right, when we kind of drop the negative outlook when it comes to this connection, I feel like that's when it starts to manifest back to you in the reality. Okay, so I it's like leaving the pieces and parts of this connection that have left a bad taste in your mouth, and then maybe and I don't know, I'm not pulling on purpose what has caused this disconnection, but it's almost like once we leave the stuff that had left a bad taste in our mouth, that's when we start to see the good stuff start to happen. So as much as I hate to say it, because I know everybody's going through an array of reasons why this connection is not here, focus on the good and you'll start to see the good. All right, so that's where I'm seeing this as far as October goes. I'm just gonna get some advice here. Yeah. You know what I want to do? Let me just shuffle. I want to ask, when this person does return, how will this connection grow from here? Let's ask that. That's some good advice. When the person does return, how is this connection going to grow from here? And I like that I seen that Hierophant card, because that's a good card, and it came through again. I'm not shitting you. I kind of want to feel, I want to leave it right here. Look at that. All right. It's like the ability to be vulnerable around you, the ability to, God, let down that, I don't know if they were having a facade or carrying some sort of facade about them. It's like they're coming through with vulnerability with that Nine of Wands. And I do feel like you guys are going to see a sense of stability. I mean, look at these two cards. They're so similar. This right here tells me security, spirituality, being kind of grown back into the connection. And this right here is more absolute. Okay. Now, realistically speaking, if you're dealing with somebody in a third party dynamic, um, there's a lot more there's a lot more that's going on behind the scenes of your connection, especially if there are romantically involved third party dynamics. But for those of you who are not dealing with that, where it's like, I know that this person's single, I know that they're not seeing anyone, but their past does come through and it does hiccup us, or their work or their friends or their family. I feel like what you are going to see is this person kind of giving that up a little bit to come deeper into this connection and with you. Because this right here is a commitment card. All right. And this right here is giving that sense of security. All right. Pay attention to fours and pay attention to 1111, because that's what these two card represents. Um, so I just kind of feel like that's where you guys are heading. So um think about the positive, and if you have to reflect on the past, think about the good things that this person has brought to you, because it can't always be negative. That's why you're still thinking about them. That's why they're still here in your mind on that forefront, right? So I'm going to pull some initials, and this could be yours or their, first, middle, or last, just as an extra bonus. Let's see, I'll get one more, and then I'll pull if we get doubles. All right, so here we go. And we got double O's. So we have two O's. We got a C. We have F, U. We have Q. I know that was reverse. We have V, S, and we have R. All right, I am going to leave it here, you guys. For those of you who are still here wondering about emails, I'll be checking those between this evening and tomorrow. I do have a little bit more work I'm going to do this evening, so I am sending you guys so much love. Have a beautiful weekend, you guys. Take care.